Welcome to the Saul's Newsstand News Rewind for December 11th, 2020. Just the News reports, investigators delve into suspected Chinese spies' ties with Swalwell staff. The investigation into suspected Chinese spy Christine Fang's relationship with Democrat Representative Eric Swalwell included monitoring her activities with others in the California congressman's office, according to security authorities. Officials said about the investigation, quote, "These concerns applied overall to people who worked for Fang's suspected targets. These were deeply cast nets." The woman, also known as Fang Fang, reportedly infiltrated the inner circles of several U.S. politicians, mainly targeting those based in California. She is believed to have worked for years under a communist Chinese spy boss in California and also to have managed her own line of sub-agents, the officials confirmed. According to a report from Axios, Fang began her relationship with Swalwell early in his political career while he was a city council member in Dublin, California. She helped raise funds for him and came to know his family members in some capacity. In 2015, Fang fled the U.S. while the FBI was investigating her overall activities. An article from the Daily Caller reports, Trump asks Cruz to argue Texas election lawsuit in front of Supreme Court as 18 states now support. President Donald Trump has asked Senator Ted Cruz to argue Texas's election lawsuit in front of the United States Supreme Court if the nation's highest court decides to take up the case. The lawsuit, filed by Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton, seeks to invalidate the election results in Georgia, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin because, as Paxton alleges, those states exploited the COVID-19 pandemic to justify ignoring federal and state election laws and unlawfully enacting last-minute changes, thus skewing the results of the 2020 general election. President Trump asked Cruz if he would be willing to make oral arguments in the case should it reach the Supreme Court, and Cruz agreed to do so, according to the New York Times. Before he joined the Senate in 2013, Senator Cruz argued before the Supreme Court 9 times, representing Texas in most of those cases in his capacity as the state's Solicitor General. And finally, Zero Hedge reports, Hunter Biden reveals he is facing tax fraud investigation. In a surprise move, Hunter Biden, the controversial son of former Vice President Joe Biden, whose business dealings in China and Ukraine were exposed in a series of stunning exposés in the run-up to the November 3rd election, has just revealed that he is under federal investigation for potential tax-related malfeasance. Investigators are said to have been examining multiple financial crimes involving Hunter, including whether he and/or his associates violated tax and money laundering laws in business dealings in foreign countries, principally in China. Some of those transactions involved individuals whom the FBI believed could pose counterintelligence concerns. A person with knowledge of the investigation said, quote, "Federal prosecutors in Delaware are cooperating with the IRS Criminal Investigation Agency as well as the FBI. They are taking overt steps such as issuing subpoenas and seeking interviews." And that concludes your Saul's Newsstand News Rewind for December 11th, 2020. For more political news faster, visit saulsnews.com.